Myself, Dr. Somir De, teacher in charge and assistant professor of mathematics section under Department of Basic Science and Humanities, Asansol Engineering College. Paper name Mathematics 1A, paper code BSM 101, lecture number 2 under module number 1. So this is the extension of evaluate and evaluate lecture from lecture number 1 under calculus and integration. So in my first lecture, I had discussed the definition of radius of curvature and with different formula to find different formula to find the radius of curvature. Number one, Cartesian form, y is equals to fx or x is equals to fy, and another type, that is explicit type of function. Suppose we are unable to express, we can express the given expression fxy is equals to 0. So another parametric form also discussed, and lastly polar representation, polar form of equation. Find the radius of curvature from the polar equation. So in this lecture I'll discuss another form of another formula by which you can calculate the radius of curvature and the extension part of it. Okay. Formula number 5. For the pedal equation, P is equals to Fr, where rho is equals to, for this case, rho is equals to R dr dp, where P is the perpendicular distance from the origin to the curve. For the tangential polar form, P is equals to F psi, then rho is equals to P plus d square P d2P by d psi square. There are another form, I repeat once again. For the pedal form of the equation, P is equals to Fr, then radius of curvature is rho is equals to R dr dp, where P is the perpendicular distance from the origin to the curve. And note, for the tangential polar form, that is P is equals to F psi, if you have, then the radius of curvature is rho is equals to P plus d2P by d psi square. Okay. Now try to understand. This is also very important example for you. Find the radius of curvature of the curves a square b square by p square plus is equals to a square b square minus r square at an arbitrary point. So here P is a perpendicular distance from the origin to the curve. So we have the equation as a square b square by p square is equals to a square plus b square minus r square. Differentiating with respect to P, then we get, try to understand. So that is a square b square, so p is to the power minus half, minus 2 p to the power cube, that is minus a square b square by p to the power cube is equals to minus 2r dr dp is equals to, so what is r dr dp is equals to rho. From the formula already you know the radius of curvature, so 2 rho minus 2 rho. Clear or not? So already you know rho is equals to r dr by dp. So that's why replace by rho. So from here it is clear, rho is equals to a square by b square, minus minus cancel, 2 to cancel, by pq. So this is the radius of curvature. This is the radius of curvature of the curve, given curve at any arbitrary point. Next, if your information is given in terms of tangential type, find the radius of curvature of the curve P is equals to A 1 plus sin psi. Try to understand. So your pedal form P is equals to A for R, maybe in terms of R, in terms of psi, that is a tangential polar form. So first question, describe the general pedal form, that is P in terms of R, and this question in terms of tangential pedal form P in terms of psi. Find the radius of curvature of P is equals to A 1 plus sin psi at an arbitrary point where P is the perpendicular distance from the origin to the curve. So here P is equals to A 1 plus sin psi. So dP d psi is equals to A cos psi, and d square P by d psi square is equals to minus A sin psi. So what is the radius of curvature formula? The radius of curvature formula is rho is equals to P plus d2P by d psi square. So ultimately you have, what is P? A into 1 plus cos psi. What is d2P d psi square is equals to minus of A sin psi. So if I simplify A into 1 plus A sin psi minus A sin, ultimately your answer is A. So this is the another form by which you can find the radius of curvature of the given curve. So here I have discussed 5 types of formula by which we can find the radius of curvature of the given function. So first you have to make sure what type of function is given. So according to that, you have to find the radius of curvature. Clear? Now, center of curvature. The center of curvature, this is also another point. Okay. First radius of curvature, then center of curvature. The center of curvature at any point P of the curve is defined as the point of intersection C of the normal to the curve at P with the normal to the curve at a neighborhood point Q on the curve as Q tends to P along the curve. The normals at the point P and Q to the curve is intersect at the point C, and del psi be the angle between them, that is PCQ from the figure is equals to del psi. Del psi and del S is the arc of the length PQ. Then we get the form triangle CPQ. CP by PQ is equals to sine of angle CQP and sine del psi. So center of curvature means the center of the curve at point of the curve is defined the point of intersection of the normal to the curve at P with the normal to the curve at the neighboring point Q on the curve as Q tends to P along the curve. Okay. Now CP is equals to sine angles from the figure CQP, CQP and PQ by sine del psi, sine CQP, PQ by DS, del S into del S by del psi, and del psi by sine del psi. Okay. So this del S cancel because we have rearrange this PQ by sine del psi with this form. That is del S cancel, del psi cancel, then automatically we can generate del Q by sine del psi. Okay. When PQ tends to P, the value PQ by del S tends to 1 and del psi by sine del psi tends to 1 and angle CQP tends to pi by 2. If angle, the hence CP is equals to ds by d psi is equals to rho. The circle drawn with center at the center of the curve and the radius as the radius of the curvature at a point of the curve is called the circle of curvature at that point of the curve. I repeat once again. The circle drawn with the center at the center of the curvature and the radius as the radius of the curvature at a point of the curve is called the circle of the curvature at that point of the curve. Next, evaluate and invalidate. The locus of the center of curvature of a curve is called the evolute. I repeat once again. The locus of the center of the radius of curvature is of a curve. I repeat. The locus of the center of curvatures of a curve is called the evolute. The locus of the center of the curvatures of a curve is called the evolute, and the curve is called the locus is called evolute and the curve is called involute of the evolute. That is, this original curve is called involute of the evolute. The center of curvature, that is x bar y bar of a smooth curve y is equals to fx at an arbitrary point x1 y, is defined by x bar is equals to x minus y1 into y1 1 plus y1 square by y2, and y bar is equals to y plus 1 plus y1 square by y2, where y2 not equals to 0. So this is the formula by which we can find the center of curvature. Clear? I repeat once again the definition. The locus of the center of the curvature of a curve is called the evolute, and the curve is called the involute of the evolute. That means the given curve is called involute of the evolute. Now try to understand. Most interesting. At least one question you can expect from here. Find the evolute of the parabola y square is equals to 4ax. Try to understand. Find the evolute of the parabola y square is equals to 4ax. So we have y square is equals to 4x. What is y1? Y1 means derivative of y with respect to x. Y1 is equals to square root under a by x square, root under a by x. Y2 is equals to minus root under a by 2 x to the power 3 by 2. Now if x bar y bar denote the center of curvature, then we have x bar is equals to x minus y1 into 1 plus y1 whole square by y2. That is x minus square root under a by x 1 plus x by a whole to the power 3 by 2 by minus root a by 2 into x to the power 3 by 2. Okay. So after simplification, what we have, that is 3x plus 2a. Okay. There is this root cancel, this x simplify. After this you have this. Okay. Similarly, y bar is equals to y plus 1 plus y1 whole square by y2 is equals to 1 plus y plus 1 plus x by a whole divided by minus root 2 by 2 x to the power 3 by 2. Okay. So after simplification, what we have? Minus 2 by root a x to the power 3 by 2, where y is equals to where y is equals to a root under ax. So from the above it is clear that x bar, so y is equals to this, y bar is equals to this, and x bar is equals to this. Okay, what is our target? Our target to eliminate x, and you have to write x and y in terms of our target to eliminate x and y, to express our result in terms of x bar and y bar. Now from this relation we can write x bar. What is x bar? What we can write from here? So from here 3x is equals to x bar by 2a, x is equals to x bar minus 2a by 3. Okay, in next, so what you have, y bar is equals to this. So you may write y bar is equals to, so y bar is equals to minus 2 by root a x to the power 3 by 2. So y bar is equals to minus 2 by root a. What is x? X is equals to x bar by xa by 3 whole to the power 3 by 2. Okay, so the locus, that is squaring both sides and changing the x bar y bar into the current coordinate, because if you want to find the locus, then you have to replace x bar y bar in terms of x and y. Then squaring both sides, what you have? Y square is equals to 4 by a x minus 2a by 3 whole to the power cube. That is, from here after simplifying, 27a y square is equals to 4 into x minus 2a whole cube, which gives the equation of involute. Okay, very easy example. So what you are doing here, you have y bar is equals to this. What is our target? First you have to find, I repeat, if I express stepwise, first what is the given information you have, find y1 and y2, then x bar is equals to, then find the center of curvature. X bar is equals to x minus y1 into y1 plus y1 whole square by y2. Now find y bar, x bar. Similarly, y bar is equals to y plus 1 plus y1 whole square by y1 square by y2. So from here you calculate what is your y bar. So your result may be in terms of x, maybe in terms of y. Now you have x bar is equal to some expression, y bar is equal to some expression. Now our target to eliminate x and y from these two. So ultimately you have y bar is equals to minus 2 by root a, x bar minus 2a by 3 whole to the power 3 by 2. Now the locus of x bar y bar, that is this expression, that is all x bar y bar replaced by x and y. So this is the required 27a y square is equals to 4 x minus 2a whole to the power cube, which gives the equation of involute. Okay. Next, this is also another very good question. Find the evolute. Find the evolute of the cycloid. This is also very good example. X is equals to a of sine a into theta plus sine theta, y is equals to a into 1 plus cos theta. So solution here, x is equals to a theta plus sine theta and y is equals to a 1 plus cos theta. Dx is equals to a into 1 plus cos theta d theta. Dy is equals to minus a sine theta d theta. So y1 is equals to dy dx. What is dy dx? basically what is dy dx? Dy dx, what dy dx is equals to dy by d theta by dx by d theta. So ultimately after simplification what we have, minus sine theta by 1 plus cos theta. What is sine theta? You may write minus 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2. 1 plus cos theta is equal to 2 sine square theta by 2 cos square theta by 2. Cos cancel. Ultimately you have y1 is equals to minus tan theta by 2. So y2 is equals to d square y by dx square, that is dx of dy dx, the d of d theta, that is minus tan theta by 2 into dx d theta. This is a chain rule form, that is the derivative of minus tan theta is equals to minus sec square theta by 2. What is dx? D theta dx is equals to 1 by 2 1 by a 1 by cos theta. So after simplification of 1, what you have, that is 1 by minus 1 by 2a sec square theta by 2 cos square theta by 2. Ultimately you have minus 1 by 4a sec to the power 4 theta by 2. So now you know y1, now you know y2. Now let x bar y bar be the center of curvature, then x bar is equals to x minus y1 into 1 plus y1 whole square by y2, that is a theta plus sine theta. Substituting value of x minus y1 is equals to minus tan theta by 2 and plus 1 plus sine tan square theta by 2 by into minus 1 by 4a sec to the power 4 theta by 2. A into theta plus sine theta minus 4a sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2. After simplification you have this, then a theta plus sine theta by 2 minus 2a sine theta. After simplification you have a into theta minus sine theta. That is, from here you may write sine 2 theta formula. Y bar is equals to y plus 1 plus y1 whole square by y2, that is a into 1 plus cos theta plus 1 plus tan square theta by 2 minus 1 by 4a sec to the power 4 theta by 2, a into 1 plus cos theta. From here after simplification you have sec square, that is 1 plus tan sec square, that is 1 by sec square theta by 2, this sec to the power 4 cancel. This sec square is converted as a cos, that is 4a cos square theta by 2, that is a into 1 plus cos theta plus minus 2a 1 plus cos 2 theta formula. Then you have minus a into 1 plus cos theta, that is your y bar. The equation of now, so here this is called parametric form. So what you have ultimately, try to understand, ultimately what you have, y bar is equals to a minus a 1 plus cos theta. Clear? And what you have, x is equals to, and x bar is equals to a theta minus sine theta. Now, so this is called parametric form of equation. The equation of involute is given by, so x bar y bar replaced by x is equals to a theta plus theta minus sine theta, and y is equals to minus a 1 plus cos theta. This form is called parametric form, where theta is a parameter. Okay. So this is the process by which you can find the evaluate. Okay. Thank you. So try to solve similar type of question from the book.